Look at this question. Look at this question. First ionization enthalpy of two elements X and Y are 500 kilojoule per mole and 375 kilojoule per mole respectively. Okay. So we have to comment about the relative position in a group as well as in a period. Okay. So it's a pretty simple question. Just first we have to concentrate on this, that is the general trend of ionization enthalpy in a period. Okay. So just concentrate on this part. Okay. It's pretty simple. Okay, suppose if this is what your period, okay, this is what your period in a periodic table, okay, and this is what your group, okay, so this one is your group, okay. So when you're moving in a period, that means when you're moving in a period from left to right, okay, from left to right, your ionization enthalpy will increase. Your ionization enthalpy will what? Increase. And it's a general trend. Okay, there are few exceptions, but you're not supposed to take those exceptions. Okay, you will study about those exceptions in your higher classes. You just see here the general trend of ionization enthalpy when you are moving from left to right in a period. Okay, so the ionization enthalpy will what? Increase. Okay, now good. Now when you're moving from top to bottom, okay, when you're moving from top to bottom, what will happen? The ionization enthalpy will what? Decrease. Okay, ionization enthalpy will what? Decrease. Okay, now why this is happening? This is again pretty simple concept. Okay, if you suppose, if you see the general trend of atomic radius, if you see the general trend of atomic radius, okay, you know that atomic radius from left to right, if it is atomic radius, okay, if it is atomic radius, okay, so if you're moving from left to right, it is what? Decreases. And why it decreases? Because the attraction of this nucleus or the proton on this outermost electron is what? It has increased. And if the attraction force is increased, the radius somewhat what? Decreased. And the radius is decreasing just because the attraction force on this electron is what? Increasing. And if the attraction force is more, it is more difficult to remove this electron. And if it is more difficult to remove this electron, the ionization enthalpy will what? More. Okay, so from left to right, ionization enthalpy increases because the atomic radius what? Decreases. Okay, there are few exceptions, but we are not here to take those exceptions. Okay, and now if you are moving from top to bottom, again atomic radius what? Increases. Atomic radius what? Increases. Here it is what? Decreases, and here it is what? Increases. So the if atomic radius is increasing, that means what? The attraction force of nucleus on this outermost electron is what? A little less. And if this attraction force is less, if this attraction force is less, that means it is easier to what? Remove this electron from this atom. If it is easier to remove this electron from this atom. Okay, and if it is easier, the ionization enthalpy will what? Decrease. Okay, so it's pretty simple. When you move from left to right, ionization enthalpy increases. When you move from top to bottom, ionization enthalpy decreases. Now the question is over. Okay, now you see X and Y. So of course 500 is what? More, so you have to put this 500 here, and you have to put this 375 here. Okay, so if your X and Y belongs to the same period, X will come here, because as I said that in a period from left to right, your ionization enthalpy increases. Okay, so if X and Y belongs to the same period, relative position in a group as well as in period. So relative position means what? If they both belongs to same period, Y will come what? First than X. Okay, when you are moving from left to right. Okay, this is the relative position in a period. In a period. Okay, in a period. And what about in a group? Again same. If it is decreasing, so 500, the value will be what? The more value will come first, and the less value will come what? After that. Okay, so this 500 is what? Your X, and again this 375 is for what? Y. So again, if you are moving in a group from top to bottom, you will encounter first X, and then you will encounter what? Y. Got the point? Hope it is clear to you.